and you pick your nose in the garden. While you get behind razor wire, you wanna brush your teeth? Then pick your fucking nose full breech. Fist up glove, amendated 9 to 10. Don't need your 5 or your fucking 2010. You sentimented just like the damn play pretend. Play pen for what? You try to betray people with common sense. Commissary lockdown, losing the plot. Like your defense mechanism's gone whence you came. Back to the opportunistic guarantee that you inflamed and erupted people with your famous quotes. You safeguarded the maturity without having to turn over your creative oats. Pull it off a wheelie, not even scare a cat in the front of a fucking front door mat in a freaking mono-rack. You salutated to pulling the throttle back, going forward with it to go brap brap. You hacked the head off properly like the Majesty, but then encapsulated it like time-space continuum and full-fledged guarantee that you're a dead president. What about the dead, deathless hour? A poetic concept that devour your whole friggin' omnipotence and conscientious and your selective detail. The crept on lie guaranteed to receive it like the damn mail, but to fiddle with it is some kind of an offense. Regardless of guarantee, throws it into a damn rotation and a robust suppression. You don't know whence you came now. You pressed against the cement pavement, ready to bow your head like a slope with depression at a fucking office desk. Slamming your chops on fucking desktops, trying to intellect connect. But you're an imitator of life. You need to listen to something. You're queer. You got a social escort too. You lay down with it like a pin pricker. You can hear a pin drop. Your partner becomes your personal alarm clock.
Please don't leave us. We love you. Love you.
You wonder what a chip off the old block is. Used to live 50 kilometers away from each other. Now your skin's pressed against each other. Sharing one blanket, you're so impoverished. Go fuck your mother. Time-space continuum, limited to detail. Peripherum, gone bad, gone wrong, gone womba, gone stale. Pale mate, whatever the fuck. Take your disrespect to your own stake of affair. Where you at with it? Current, whatever insubordinate lasers aimed at the crowd. Like you throbbed it in your ear hole shut, reverse fluctuation. Gutted the whole fucking and everybody knows your name, nodded their head, sharp but a block, but a fucking name, but I got funk with it, whatever you're looking to fucking judge it. Roll up in a fucking 2x4 Plymouth, stock Plymouth hype, hacksaw your fucking muffin. Stuff your hole with it. I'm already falling off, it's retarded. Slow down the process, whatever the fuck you itchy moronic bastard. Can't do it. It's impossible to fucking do it. No walls can contain it. No man can translate it. Tupac Shakur can froth at the fucking balls of Uranus. You ain't a freestyler. You're a fucking female getting your wrist slapped for heading for the lolly jar that isn't yours. You're not making you thrown out of rapper's shin bones. They got shin splints, and I see them limping home. Not like the dead aftermath of Tupac Shakur hobbling away from his car, cause you're insecure. Looking like the aftermath of a burp. Whatever your slurred vision, it doesn't even work for first sake. You clarified it by the stalemate check you're in every day and you paced up the block. Run off to Melbourne and claim you're a disc jock, you're a corporate knob jockey. You can't crossfade of a shit, plumber's crack. Why don't you hyperventilate your fits and get a twin kitchen sink tub and wash your filthy tits and plug your fucking breast mug and get some fucking pixie dust and sprinkle all over your fucking nuts and tist and tell them what's up. Like your sissy pink up in club 55, 54, 53. Cybernize just like the in-house guarantee that you live, you channeling, you fathoming like a fucking inner city vibe. But you paddling your way back to the shore, whining, whinging, complaining and crying to everyone that you're so informed. You're just incapable of making the norm like an informal prompt you. You forced and sourced it to your own Corsican twin affair, a bow baby discharge, and a C-section mirage. Imitation of wife, whenever you starve for affection, you hard as gas. Pissing out of your damn tip truck and sleep next to it all night. Ash to ash, dust to dust. Earth catch the sunlight and get driven by the moon. God in the afterlife, and whatever you assume that you wanna scratch your fucking head and pick your bum for fleas, like you rhyme to your systematic breeze. Whatever the fuck. You catch it like a head friendly, you catch it like sad luck, and then you flacked it off. Salutated like a massive, salutated it like a fucking rat badge and shit. And then you stuck it to your rib, and then your Corsican queer life tried to fuck for the sake of a fucking corporate sponsorship. You're just a prostitute, you know, institute or professional digit. You're a midget, getting your filthy fingertips fucking mixed up with whatever the fuck verbally vernacular the friggin' limit that you never reached. Rapping forever till it cracks your fucking teeth and chipped it. Like your own dipstick affair, you wishing you wasn't caught in the first fucking month of a Nissan the fucking pot, yeah? Rumpa pumpa pumpa pump, yeah, you cheerleader, whatever I don't even hear what you reacted, especially like your slurred vision multiplication flashing and capturing it for everybody, for the sake of fucking rhapsody. You got a lottery ticket, you faking it like a fucking plume, let alone a plastic gadget, thinking you're breaking world records with 45 a minute like watermelon smashed with a fucking plastic gadget. You ain't even mellow wax to B52, one area 51, because you're all see-through membranes transparent like your bare bum. Whatever, you suffered it. You're scared of Dolph Lundgren sitting on the sitting on the lounge at home with your cousin. Rhyming like you're picking your bum for fleas. Rhyming like you don't need Lamburger patties on your Mickey D's. For the sakes of sheets and snipsies. They were crying. They felt a deliverable disease. They felt like complying, but they fell to their knees like a dust nuts. You couldn't knock the fluff off a fucking mangrove roadkill. Get stuffed. Whatever, you plucked it off the shelf and then you rubbed it. You hoped that a crystal ball told the whole fucking world the hypercanthathin. You got a spectrum disorder. You're a drug-fucked implicator of mental disorder. So there's no theoretical basis of having to tell your daughter, your brother, your father, your mother, your uncle, your brother, or your auntie, or your summons. You fell to your knees and you clutched your stomach like you were holding on to an old mouldy crumpet, please. You ain't even loving it. I stick my tongue through a trumpet like a chameleon, in the cool breeze, clean like the fucking aftershine of London, while I predicamate, and a blind scale predictor of testing your fate, while you relegated your fate like a poofter or a tow bar. Like you reckon you're so hard, but you couldn't play a fucking flute like a chopped umbilical cord in your ass. Rocked it to sleep like Chopra, needing a fucking sushi roll, to raise up in this fucking world like a Japanese doctor. You're looking like a hurl of abuse, whirlpool, spiraled out of control like a flimsy flues. Duck walking bipedal judgment, you look like a penguin with no numbing. No matter how much you suffered the scar of a cold head plate, you discovered nothing but the rotation of fate where you revolutionized your own discussion and desecrated your own, wishing you wasn't your oompa loompa. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, did it for the hood rich, but your goodness is So nobody's gonna lick your grip for the best gravy in town. What the fuck grip? What the fuck feeling? What the fuck social calamity? Conformity to the feeling of what you felt fucking off from here and migrating back to New Zealand. For not being tunny. You think you're so bloody wonderful, cunt, you're not even funny. Your elbow gets sprained. Like your hallmarks of history when you suck dick in your fucking mouth strains. So like your fucking scrawny, like your goddamn auditorial forming of Northing. Blow it out your ass at Normandy Beach and keep trying to rotate your fucking sourcing. To me you're literal, your peripheral headspace gone digital. You're antagonizing with one fucking dickhead to the next. Kid you not, you were born dropped on your head and you're full of stock. But what is fucking stock without barrel and what's a fucking lock when it fucked off to Camelot's property? and smacked you in the, and shattered under your fuck, like geodetic masses. Fucking, clamoured with the galaxy. And you think you're so friendly but an escape as a victim? You're probably so fat that you invented density latex Christendom. You probably need brushed. You probably need some kind of fucking med pad for your nuts. You probably need some kind of fucking gooey maniac going on in your fucking high stakes bluff. You're a tablet masher. It's insoluble from top left to bottom left. Like being bashed to death with mashed potato wrapped in a napkin. Tell the whole Afro-Nubian world you're deaf. Whatever you're death-defied, you look like a fucking trendsetter. You look like a, whatever. You look like a registered forecast of a Kuda Matata. Slimy yet satisfying, it means that I've had better. And I don't need to be flying. Your siren and your life will wait on the microphone when you're dying. You died in the ass like you died in Jesus' ass.